Hi guys, Roman here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel.
Hey, how's it going guys? Jason here. I'm back with another so before I get into this video, I just want to shout out two people in particular. So first of all, I want to thank Mr. Anton Grobelaar, who made this whole trip possible by sponsoring me. Massive shout out to him. Without him, this wouldn't be possible. And then a massive shout out to Mr. Jacques van der Berg from JCAM. I actually went down to Stellenbosch, I went down to Paarl with him, and then I came back to Bloemfontein with him, stayed in a hotel with him. So massive shout out to him. And also a lot of the footage that you're gonna see in this amazing video come from him. So massive thank you and shout out to Jacques van der Berg. Without further ado, let's get into the video. I'm sorry, one more shout out. I actually forgot about this. Miss Anne Brits, she's the social media manager at Paarl Gym. She really hooked me up. She allowed me to go film on the AstroTurf, and she allowed me to be, on the sidelines, on the field, filming the first team rugby match. So a massive shout out to her. Thank you so much, ma'am. Really appreciate it. I'm calling her ma'am, but I'm actually older than her, about 2 years. But yeah, she's such a sweetheart, such an amazing lady. I want to thank, just want to thank everybody who's made this this possible. Where are we now?
Yeah, we just stopped at Colesberg at Cargo, which is quite a nice place. I think last time I heard, they've got some buffalo pies here. I don't know how that's going to be.
Okay, well, maybe we should go have a look.
To Beaufort, in destination Paarl.
Yeah, I reckon this will be fun.
Ja, je hebt het die zijn hier met chicken
really?
First stop was actually Paarl Boys, so we went down there. We actually went down to the museum, which was very cool. And then we actually went and stopped at a place that I've always wanted to go visit, Brugstraat. It's flipping amazing to go see, that stadium in particular. I mean, how many legends have played down there, how many great games have, we seen down there on TV. So for me to go down and actually see it in person, I mean, it was amazing, to be perfectly honest with you. Cool, about to head down to Stellenbosch. Uber's about to pick me up. We're gonna go have a look at Rhenish versus Oranje. What's the word of the day, my bro?
The word of the day?
Yeah.
Cold is a mindset. If you believe it's gonna be warm, it's gonna be warm. iPhone.
Okay, ons chat gou vandag oor die game. Die lekker ding was vir die vorige spanne is enige valskerm of krik wat ons het, moet sê ons het ver getravel al die goeders, dis weg. Al die spanne vir ons te wys dat dit absoluut geen verskil gaan maak nie. Hoe langer die game aangehou, hoe meer ons spanne begin speel. Wanneer ek travel, hoe langer jy speel, hoe moeiliker raak. So jy kan duidelik sien dit maak nie 'n verskil nie. Wat lekker is. Dis my fun om te sien, so dit gee vir my geen meer vrees van enigiets en daai bietjie bang van wat as nie, maar nou kan ons net jou. Daar's geen ding wat jy weer gaan afval of uitwerp of enigiets dit. So net reg goeie op.
So now, Oranje's in the team talk, they're talking business, it's getting serious, they're really focused up. And then comes Rhenish, the speakers pounding, they're busy, playing their music, they're busy dancing, having a good time. Let me actually show you what it looks like. Obviously, I can't play the actual song because YouTube's gonna flip and take everything from me. So here's a copyright-free alternative.
We're really managing and moving the ball in great spaces. Grace, I need you to slap it up. Okay? You got it. You can do it. Just back yourself. If Oz is on there, you slap it up.
I mean, that was an intense game. Really enjoyed it. You know, sometimes I actually forgot that I need to be filming because you're just watching this game. And it was like an unstoppable force going up against an immovable object. Just an absolutely high quality game of hockey. Obviously just the two best teams in the country. And I can't wait to see them at Super 12. I think it's going to be great. But yeah. Yes, wait a minute. Who is that handsome oak there? Yes, if you're over the age of 20, your dad owns a wine farm and you're very nice. I think you should message him. You know, yes, he's looking nice. Oh my goodness, what a fit.
You guys must understand. I need you guys to really understand. We start off well and everything. I really don't want to go crazy. And I think you guys are still driving me crazy. I'm diabetic and I'm taking a risk shouting out like this. I could fall any time and die, but it's better I'll die on the turf. Okay, because you guys are showing up as well, right? Thank you guys for fighting, telling you the country is waiting for us. Okay, we still need to work hard. We need to get our fitness on, but it doesn't matter. It is a way.
2, 3, challenge! Hold, break!
I think we're gonna take it by 12 points, and I think it's gonna be a hell of a game. Grey is a strong team, but I think with him losing to Stellenbosch, building up every game, it's gonna be a massive game, and I back the boys.
I think Grey's gonna win by 4 points. After the tough games we had, I think the boys are gonna come back very strong and win the game for us.
I think after the huge win against Office, I think Gim are going to pull it through. And yeah, Gim by 10. And we're just backing the boys for tomorrow.
And then came the big game. Now, this one I was super excited to see. Last year, I was saying that this was going to be I thought this was going to be the game that decided number 1 and number 2. And then flippin' Stellenbosch came out of absolutely nowhere and decided that they're going to be the best team in the country. But nonetheless, this game, there was a lot going into it. There was a lot of reason to go and watch it. First of all, for me, this game had the 2 best players in the country, in my opinion. Mikael Boysa and Lamla Mgidezi, who, in my opinion, are the 2 best players in the country. Obviously, number 1 is Lamla. Number 2 for me is Mikael Boysa. At that point, Grey College had lost 2 games in a row. They lost to Naji and then they lost to Stellenbosch. Not in that order, but, they were going to Paarl wanting to win. They wanted to win. They had to win. And then, obviously, with Paarl Gym does not like Grey College. They absolutely despise Grey College. There was this clip that I actually saw of Marcus Miller and Quinton Potgieter, where they were talking about, the rivalry with Grey College. Just have a look at it now.
So when we won that game, I normally, when I win a big game like that, I just stop and take it all in. But I ran to the crowd because I think Grey and me, I'm not a fan of Grey that much.
Neither of us, yeah.
So that game,
Put that one up.
we're
not the biggest bangs.
apart from Ethan,
Yeah.
when I won that game, I needed to celebrate.
So, obviously they started the season with the loss to Stellenbosch. Then they started to pile wins on top of each other. They started to really get momentum. So for them to lose their streak, they would never allow it to be Grey College to end their streak. And then obviously also with Grey College, Ryan Klein just got injured. So the Grey boys, they had a lot to play for.
He assured his school throughout the week that they are the men for the job this afternoon. 2 years ago, it was Marcus Miller and Ethan Adams who went at it toe-to-toe.
Rather undecisive, and he gets picked up and carried back, and it's ripped to the tackle. And here goes the Ethan the Tank Adams. They'll have a shot at goal if nothing more. Little dab ahead. Marcus Miller with his blanket man. The severity of the moment was understood. Lining up his fly half. Peter van der Merwe. Beautiful ball and a great line pick by the Tank Adams. Ethan Adams. Take a bow. The Tank is back. Stockenstrom, the little show. Ethan the Tank. The Tank crashes over. Another double for Ethan Adams. Grey College has done the unthinkable. They've come to the Kriel after losing out to Jeppy Boys High School.
Grey College beating Paarl Gim by 2 in that encounter, and Paarl Gim will look to set the standard and create more momentum for them throughout the season.
Christoph Kraus gets us underway in the form of Charles Whitehead. Had a phenomenal game against Affis last weekend. Carried forward. Derkichu. Up against it, and these tight encounters, a set piece, important in conditions like these, and a massive first scrum from Paarl Gimnasium. Illegally so, says Mr. McFeber. Goes to the middle of the line out, and he finds Janus Kraus. Grey College with the driving ball, and in these conditions, set piece, Drysdale looking for runners, out the back Kraus, and the pressure straightens up for Drysdale. Slow ball, this time for Kadezi, show and go. He's got lightning speed, has London Kadezi in these conditions, doing well to hold on to possession. Drysdale's quick, he finds a half gap, and Grey College on the front foot. It's opposite number all over that, and a crucial penalty for Paarl Gim.
Vital for Gim to effect that turnover. Will step to the fore for the first time in this encounter. Doesn't find touch.
Slight slip when he kicked that ball into the hands of Kraus. Mkadezi in space is dangerous. Over the top from Mkadezi. Can he get it? Yes, he gathers. Lam Mkadezi. They're doing it all again. Offload. Could see her getting tackled. Penalty. Said Klakeva. His first throw. Up in the middle is Hendrik van Zyl, and the driving ball set for Paarl Gimnasium. Grey College throwing numbers to it and doing well to stem that initially. And that is the captain, Alexi Taropoulos, right through the middle with a turnover. Grey College playing all the rugby at the moment. Erasmus still going. Paarl Gimnasium defence holding strong. Drystell's there. He feeds it to the hands of Beer. Drystell again. You can see it. He's a big man. Yeah, Beer can see it. He's done a job for Grey College. The second row as well. Cross. To take it that way. Nkadezi. He's going to go have a go himself. Boise looking for runners. Finds Bernhard Schulter. And if they move from Otanikwa to George. Space to the left for Barker. He runs into the shoulders of a willing Grey College defenders. Drysdale made that tackle. Hendrik van Sale going backwards at the moment. Paarl Gimnasium good, looking for options. Finds it in the form of Barker. Slips that tackle and now Paarl Gimnasium on the front foot. My coordinator Beer Horn. Deputy head boy of Paarl Gimnasium. Kuhn sees a bit of space and he gets it. And Louis Kuhn is going to score a brilliant individual try.
That is why Kuhn is so highly rated. Spotted half a gap and sold it beautifully. Through the space goes Louis Kuhn. And man, his dad must be a proud man at the moment. You'll see it there.
Can't hold on. Louis Kuhn finds Kluter. Runs into a wall of defenders on the 10-metre line. Just going sideways at the moment. Paarl Gimnasium on sale. Made by Arjen Hendricks for Grey College. And turnover. Forced by Grey College. And if you play too much rugby between the 250s, they'll punish you. It is Henry Erasmus stands up with it. Work his way back now. Nkadezi. He's going to have a go. London Nkadezi. Show and go. On the outside is London Nkadezi. Good tackle from Hicho. Drysdale gets there. Waiting for it is Taropoulos, the captain. Carries strongly. Does Alexi Taropoulos. Pick and go to Beer. Kuhn kicks it over the top. Barker does well. All flow to Nkadezi, and this is where he's dangerous. London Nkadezi on the right foot. Will he get the bounce? You'd think these conditions would slightly hamper him. Hasn't been the case today. Secured by Bernhard Schulter for Paarl Gimnasium. He's been a fine for Paarl Gimnasium, has Bernhard Schulter. Boyce on the left foot. Erasmus looking for the offline, and now he finds Nkadezi. London Nkadezi needs support. That is a phenomenal tackle from Saunders. The penalty, says Mr. Mkleba. No clear release, and Grey College on the front foot. Needs to find his jumpers. The front is Durant, secures. Good sack from Paarl Gimnasium. Now Grey College gives away that penalty. And that is the fourth penalty turnover on Paarl Gimnasium. 10 metres. Kraus secures. Nkadezi runs on to London Nkadezi. Hardly ever picked as a first option. London Nkadezi. Find his captain on the inside now. That is Neil Durant. Front foot Grey College to the left they come. Sia. It's your flow to Drysdale. Don't argue with me, says Drysdale. Taropoulos runs into Derek again. Man and ball, great tackle from Paarl and then rush into that breakdown. Is it a turnover? Penalty for Paarl Gimnasium. Great read by the left winger to Paarl can't find his captain. Coordinator Beer tied his up for Paarl Gimnasium. Boise sees a bit of space and takes it. Stops him. Pick and go from Paarl Gimnasium on the front foot, and momentum favouring the men from Paarl. Pick and go. Keeping it tight now. Paarl Gimnasium. Turnover. Legally so, says the referee. Taken quickly. Grey College Defence holding strong for the time being. Pick and go from the captain. Another penalty. And a double whistle. Never a good thing. Let's have a listen to what he has to say. Sander de Beer. Quick tap, Whitehead. Is he over? He barges over. Charles Whitehead. All too easy for the hosts. Hey, take a lead. Under pressure. Boyser again. Whitehead, the try scorer. Out the back, space and numbers to the left for Paarl Gimnasium. Captain Barker straightens and scores. And Paarl Gimnasium go bang bang. Late in this first half. Aiden going forward now. Oh, great college. Drysdale marshalling the troops. Now slows down and he nudges it into touch. And that is it, says Mr. William Mcweber. We'll go into the half-time Oranges. Great college with a lot to think about in that first half. Talked about those opportunities gone at beginning in the opening stages of this game. But it is half-time. After the yellow card on Sander de Beer, son of former Cheetahs, Lockie Mildebeer. Good. Starts the second half. Can't hold on to it. Is Great College now. Dormel for Great College. Can he keep it inside? No, says the assistant referee. Dreyer. John Dreyer. Boyser to the right. They come. Whitehead around the corner. Tough man to bring down is Charles Whitehead. Ominous signs for Great College. Short ball. Barker. Louis Kuhn out the back. Quick ball required for Mikhail Boyser and co. Kuhn gets it. Is it that? Is it a score? Opening score in the second half. Jaden Stale barges over. From Great College. Grass. Short ball to Hendricks. Switch of direction for Great College on the inside to Mabena. Will he break tackle? He's got someone on his shoulder. Drysdale looking for runners. Finds in the form of Kusia. 22 metres out, our Grey College. Hendricks again with a carry now, pick and go Hendricks. For Grey Collage was Henry Rasmus with that carry. Waiting for it is the Beer. Loses his footing. That is Dormel. Get up by Derek Klutter for Paarl Gimnasium. Penalty, Grey College.
An inside ball, and it was. No, it's a knock on by Grey.
Bennett in the front. Dormel, slippery grass, looking for runners. Finds Emil Hoka. Tackle. Drysdale to his captain Taropoulos over the gain line and quick ball required. Drysdale, Hendricks. He does well to get over the gain line and still going is Hendricks. They could go Erasmus for Grey College and again on the front foot. Drysdale looking for runners, gone finally, tucks and goes himself. Hendricks with another pick and go. He's sneaky with those, there's AJ Hendricks. Drysdale back on his feet. Kadezi tries to kick it through. Yechia Horner. Scored that open draw for Grey College and Yechia Horn. Penalty for Grey College. Sustained pressure from the men in blue, resulting in a penalty in their favour. Mess at the line out time. Van Sale coming through the middle. The right hand touch for Paarl Gimnasium. Big scrum this time, Grey College. Boyser, remember he's got the left foot, gives it to Kuhn under pressure, who finds a touch about 15 metres out.
And it also looks like the yellow card of Neil Durant will return. Full complement now. Couldn't have come at a better time for Grey.
Neil Durant still not on the park. Got the line out to go. This time Taropoulos secures for Grey. Messi at that advantage. Penalty for Grey College, and it is Paarl Gimnasium that have to be careful here to fight back from. Important here. Grey College, big scrum. Neil Durant and co. Big effort from Paarl Gimnasium. Drysdale to the right, he comes, short ball, Yechia Horn. Drysdale, quick ball. Come back ball. Triple whistle from the referee, and it does look like we Kun has done himself an injustice.
He's in trouble, is Kun. Here's that moment for Grey, Horn carrying.
I just want to be clear if you've seen the same picture. Okay.
Immediately,
Number
Louis
10.
Kun.
Scrum, Boise. Shooter with a carry right into the middle of the park. Now Boise sends it back. Saunders, charge down. Yehia Horn, try scorer. He runs into Jean Dreyer. New man on the field for Grey College. Trotsky with his first carry. Drysdale. Mabena. Hendrik van Sale and co are up for it defensively. Almost turning that over. Now Drysdale. Erasmus. Advantage for Grey College. Free ball to play with for Drysdale. Out the back grass. Space in behind. He kicks it there. The beer chance. And that is a good take from Coordinator B in the front. Secured. Good sack from Paarl Gimnasium. Again, slow ball for Grey College. Okay. Mabena. Paarl Gimnasium off the line. Very quickly to the left they go. Grey College around the corner in the form of Rhenish. Bennett. Crucial for Grey College to score next. Frans-Paul Trotsky, ball ripped from his hands from Jaden Stale, try scorer himself. And yet another opportunity for Grey College. Goes a begging. Saunders under pressure, puts it on the left foot. Now Landan Gadezi, what can he conjure up for Grey College? Straight up the middle is Landan Gadezi. Runs into the brick wall of Derkirchen. Upright tackle, says Mr. McClever. For Erasmus. Carries up, quick tap this time from Grey College. Drysdale under pressure at right time. Taropoulos over the gain line. Pick and go. Hendricks again. Grey College opting to keep it tight in the form of Trotsky. Captain Taropoulos. Just slow, industrious from the Grey College back and forwards. Drysdale. Mabena. Gets on the outside. Eddie Mabena. For Grey College. No, says the referee. And another penalty for the visitors. That is it, the big man Hildebrand for Grey College. Now the captain Taropoulos, meters short now, Grey College. Kutso waiting for it, Hendricks, pick and go for Grey College. Desperate to score next, Grey College. Pick and go to the left they go. Trotsky's waiting for it, is he barging over? No, still short, says the referee. Back and forwards, Drysdale to the right, Erasmus. Defence holding strong for Paarl Gimnasium. Drysdale to the right they come. Landan Gadezi on the outside. Will he score another one? Landan Gadezi doing Landan Gadezi's things. And he scores under the uprights for Grey College. And is that a breath of fresh air for the visitors? Boise. Derkirchen. Advantage shares Mr. McClever. And another dangerous tackle. There's the call and a penalty for Paarl Gimnasium, and decision time for captain
Alexi.
Way their line runners function, no surprises, goes into that. And will it be more of the same from Whitehead?
Head boy for the school, and John, deputy head boy. Parents must be proud. In the front it is Dreyer secures, and it's a drift maul, and easy as that. Paarl Gimnasium scores an incredible try. There's a man, Corne Niemand, who gets up with it, and all too easy for the home team. Grey College do well to hold him back. Boise says, enough is enough. We've already secured victory, and ultimately, the home team just too strong for the visitors as fans, old boys and scholars alike.
You know, Paarl Gym, you know, I've gotten the opportunity to interact with them, the most amazing guys. So part of you is almost happy for them, you know, to get the win. You can tell it obviously means a lot to them. But on the other side of that, you know, you see the boys from Grey College, and you know and they know what's coming for them after that loss. The scrutiny, it's ruthless for them, you know, from, you know, their own All Boys, from people on social media, you know what's coming for them. So to see them lose their third game in a row, I'll be honest, you know, as a St. Andrews boy, it hurt. It really hurts to see these boys lose.
Yeah!